of room.
Would you like some wine?
I don't see any wine.
There isn't any.
Then it wasn't very civil of you to offer it.
Well, it wasn't very civil of you to sit down and have a guest. Now was it?
I'm sorry, I didn't know it was your table. It's set for a great many more than just 3.
Your hair at once. Cutting.
You should learn not to make personal remarks. It's very rude.
Why is a raven like a writing desk?
Yes! Oh, riddles. I love riddles. Mr. Carroll always used to tell me riddles.
Ridiculous. Why is a raven like a writing desk?
I think I can guess that one.
Do you mean you think you can figure out the answer to it?
Yes, exactly.
Then you should say exactly what you mean.
I do, at least. At least I mean what I say, and that's the same thing, you know.
Not the same thing a bit.
You might just as well say that I breathe.
Well, you might just as well say that I see what I eat is the same thing as I eat what I see, and...
You might just as well...
You might just as well say that I like what I get is the same thing as I get what I like.
You might just as well... You might just as well say that I breathe when I sleep. It's the same thing as I sleep when I breathe.
It's the same thing with you.
You might just as well say that I breathe when I sleep. It's the same thing as I sleep when I breathe.
What day of the month is it?
The 4th.
2 days wrong. I told you butter wouldn't suit the words. It was the best butter. Yes, but you must have put it in with the bread knife. You got crumbs in it. It was the best butter, you know.
The best butter. Oh, what can you watch? It tells the day of the month and doesn't tell what o'clock it is.
Does your watch tell you what day of the year it is?
No, but that's because it stays the same year for such a long time altogether.
It's the same thing with mine.
I don't understand.
The dormouse is asleep again!
Of course! I was just going to remark myself! Oh, yeah.
Have you guessed the riddle yet?
No, I give up. What's the answer?
Huh? I haven't the slightest idea. Nor I.
I think you could do something better with the time than wasted asking riddles with no answers.
You knew time as well as I do. You wouldn't talk about wasting it. It's him!
I don't know what you mean.
I dare say you've never even spoken to time.
Perhaps not, but I know I have to beat time when I learn music.
That accounts for it. He won't stand the beating. Now, if you just get on good terms with time, he'd do almost anything you'd like. For instance, say it were 9 o'clock in the morning. Just time to begin lessons. Why, you'd only have to whisper a hint to time, and round the clock would go in a twinkling. 1:30, time for dinner. Oh, I wish it was.
That would be grand, but I'm not hungry for dinner.
Not yet, perhaps. But you could keep it at 1:30 for as long as you'd like. No eating, no sleeping, just tea time.
Is that how you manage?
Not I. Well, we quarreled last March just before he went mad. And it was at the great concert given by the Queen of Hearts, and I had to sing.
Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder where you're at. Up above the world you fly, like a
Tea tray in the sky. And I hardly finished the first verse before the Queen melted out. He's murdering time! And now it doesn't do a damn thing I ask, and it's always 6 o'clock.
So that accounts for the
Gee!
So you keep moving around, I suppose?
Only when we must.
Well, what happens when you get back around to the beginning?
Oh. Subject change! No! I always say. Now, the young lady tells us a story. Lovely.
I don't know any stories.
No stories! The door
tell us the story.
I wasn't asleep. I heard everything.
Hurry, you'll be asleep again!
And their names were Elsie, Lacey, and Tilly.
You get to meet Tilly.
And they lived at the bottom of a well.
What did they live on?
Treacle.
More tea?
But I haven't had any yet, so how can I take more?
You mean you can't take less? It's hard to take more if you've had nothing.
Nobody asked your opinion.
Well, who is making personal remarks now?
A treacle well.
A treacle?
Yes. And they were learning how to draw.
What did they draw?
Treacle.
Why would they do that?
Well, if you can draw water out of a water well, you can draw treacle out of a treacle well. They drew quite well.
They drew all sorts of things that start with the letter M. Like memory, mousetrap, moons, and muchness. Have you ever seen such a thing as a drawing of muchness?
The Queen! My head!